and making a little bit of bacon for my dog, Lady. But I just went to the farmer's market and I had a realization, right? Because I bought this new camera the other day. It's called the DJI Osmo 3. Let me show it to you. But I was like putting this off because it's a $600 camera. And I'm not like super spenny as a person. Like I do like nice things, but I'm not used to like spending money on things like this, right? But I've had my Facebook Marketplace thing up for my other camera for so long, and I've gotten no feedback. And I was like, okay, since I'm doing this challenge, which for those of you who don't know, I'm doing this challenge that I like to call the 3-12-70, which is basically like I pick 3 inputs at a certain volume. Like, so I start with a goal, 3 inputs at a certain volume, do it for 12 weeks, and then try to get like 70% or more consistency every single week. And part of that was making long form videos. And I felt like my quality for my long form videos went down so much because my other camera was just not good. It was not the quality that I wanted to be. I mean, no, actually my camera is really good. It's just hard to set up, but the iPhone is not the quality that I want it to be. And it's just so easy and convenient to pop it out and actually meet my goals. So then I got that other camera and I'm like, bet this thing is lit. And my camera that was getting no attention on Facebook Marketplace, where I was like, I should sell this camera and be responsible before buying this next camera, it just started getting like a ton of inquiries today, which to me, I would remember this sermon that I saw at one point back in Las Vegas where it talked about like, with God, you need to ask and then act. Like, I feel like sometimes like patience is the correct route, but there are other times where it's like, you know that you're avoiding the thing. So then it's like, okay, it's time to do the thing. And then I found that God has really just had my back. Like, this also happened with a coaching call that I was super putting off. Like, guys, this is a crazy story. So this lady, Farine Ash, she charges like $300 or something for a personal session. I go to her for like my relationship, marriage sort of stuff. But I bought this second session that I wasn't originally going to buy. 10 seconds later, there was $300 extra in my account. Because she told me to do it, and I felt like, okay, I'm just going to trust her. I'm going to follow that process if she's saying that it's what I need to do, because I just don't have what I want in that area. And so I did it, and then all of a sudden the money was in my account, which was like crazy. And I've just been able to shift to such a form of abundance in that way, like trust that if I'm in the right direction, that God's going to take care of the money part. And so I've got this new camera. I've got the SD card coming soon. But I'm so excited for the videos to be like of better quality for this challenge that I'm doing. And the crazy thing is yesterday too, like I went on live as just like a side note. I had 20 people join the live, which was crazy. Like it was just a random Friday live where I was just yapping, and I made sales off of it, which was so crazy for me. Like even right now, there's 13 people watching. Like that's so crazy. Guys, say hi if you're active. I will say hi back. Now there's 19 people. I just think that live on YouTube was just like so underrated, because I literally made sales and got subscribers from YouTube Live, which I never expected because I never really heard people talk about that. Are you a lesbian? No, I am married to a man. Thank you though. I feel like that's a compliment. I'll take it. But I literally don't know what just happened. I'm actually kind of laughing at that. That's funny. But yeah, I feel like YouTube Live was like so cool for me yesterday, and I made a sale and I'm so happy about that. What have I just logged into? I talk about business. I don't know what this guy's talking about with that question, but I found it amusing. I was literally just making some bacon for my dog Lady and talking about how I made sales doing a YouTube Live yesterday and how I'm doing this challenge for myself. It's based off the 12-week year. Like, it's nothing special. It's just being consistent. But it's how I made my first 100K. So I'm doing it again, but with content stuff, just like focusing on my inputs. And it's been really, really valuable for me in the past. So it's just all about consistency. Hi, Maya. If you guys want to text where you're from, like as well, let me know and I'll say hi. Most of my people are from the US. It's so funny though, because I have way more male subscribers than I would have expected. Like I have, she's like a mixed pit bull. I got her from the shelter for like $10 on $10 Tuesday, but she's like the most amazing dog ever. I wanted a dog for so long. Let me see if I can find her actually. Lady. This is my ladybug. This is Lady. She's expensive. She reminds me why she was $10 every single day of her life, but she's very cute. How did you go live? Because I've tried before and I can't. So I'm on my phone. I think you can only go live on your phone. I don't know that for sure. But I pressed the plus button. Oh, thank you. You love dog. And then I went to, like, I toggled on the bottom to the live. Like, you'll see the photo and then the videos. And then there's like a live at the bottom. And then it just lets you go live, which is awesome, especially where I'm trying to make 6 long form content videos every single week. Like, that is a lot, but at least I only have to do like 70% overall. But definitely recommend the book 12-Week Year if you are looking to make like your first progress piece, because I was in business for 2 years or so before I actually made 100K. Like, I started off as a consultant in London and then decided to start my own marketing business, and it was just like tough going for the first 2 years. And then I finally had to like learn to emotionally regulate. And oh, you can only go live if you have 1,000 subscribers or over. I felt very fortunate actually, because my first YouTube video was with like a New York Times bestselling author who ended up being my client. And so my very early videos, like, I did put some ad spend behind them, but that was like, I think that's like a bulk of how I got my initial subscribers, was like through those initial episodes with really cool people. And like how I did that was I just emailed him. I really just emailed him. I have like how I did my first 10K masterclass about like his case study, but pretty cool story. But yeah, just the first 2 years of business were really hard for me. So I needed to, I love your hair. Wow, thank you. I get my hair done every month actually, and it's wet right now. I will take the compliment because I really invest in that. I'm far away from 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers, like, I don't put ad spend behind my videos so much anymore, but like that was not hard to achieve. Like, I think I put like $40 behind each video, and I did make like 44 grand off that podcast to date, right? I invested like 400 total, and like I've made so much from it. So definitely don't feel afraid to invest in that if what you really want to do is YouTube. But yeah, after I was like, I picked myself up and I did the 12-week year thing and I was more consistent. I also had more boundaries. That's when I started making like 12K a month, and it made things like so much easier in every aspect of my life. Like, this time last year, I was making 3.5K a month. Like, I was really struggling. I was in a lot of debt. Like, everything in my life was just bad, and it was all my fault. And so that just made things like so much better when I started to clean up every area of my life and look at myself and be like, what am I doing wrong? Where could I be better? And I'm still like so far from perfect, but you know, now I've gone from the 3.5K to 12K a month. I also lost 55 pounds without really trying, which was crazy. Like, I used to be 170 pounds. Now I'm like 117 last time I went to the doctors. And I swear, I don't even have to say I swear, I just eat everything now. I don't even really worry about it. I don't even think about it, which is like the craziest experience for me. But it kind of just goes into doing like the work that you need to do on yourself if you don't have the things that you want. Jesus Christ definitely loves me, and I love him too. That was another big change in my life. My husband and I, we actually got married after 4 months of dating, because I got baptized partway in between us dating. And so, like, you know, the way that the world dates and stuff, I wasn't really comfortable with that. I wasn't even really comfortable with it before, so we didn't do anything before marriage. Like, this might be TMI, but then we got married, and a lot of the reason we got married is because we were struggling with that. But I was like, I love Jesus. Let me do the best that I can. And our marriage has been really difficult. It's been really hard. But I still don't. It's probably one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made, and also one of the biggest blessings, because if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do it like that. But I've learned so much about myself through the marriage and through following Jesus and like doing my best to do right by him, that I don't really regret it. Yeah, my mom has like no money. She's in debt. So I'm trying to get money by working jobs. Okay, I love that you do that for your mom. My mom's amazing. She somehow always seems to have money. But I saw this post on Instagram yesterday where it's like, I asked my dad and my mom for $50. And my dad sent me 50 and my mom sent me like 46.50. And I wanted to cry because I was like, that's so beautiful that I mean, both parents gave, but like the mom gave all she had. And I just think there's something so beautiful about that. So yeah, I think it's really commendable that you're trying to work for your mom. How old are you? Because like with single moms and stuff, that's so tough. Like I don't know if she's a single mom, but it's just so tough as a woman when you don't have your own money. So I think that's nice that you're trying to provide for your mom in that way. Okay, you're 16. Wow, that's really young. I'm sorry that that pressure is actually put on you. Like, I really commend you for taking on that responsibility. And, you know, I know that you've got a lot probably on your shoulders for being that young. My husband went through like kind of a similar situation actually in high school where he kind of provided for his mom and stuff. But yeah, that's actually a very tough situation. So I'm glad that you're trying to make money. And you know, any questions that you have, if you watch any of my videos and you comment on them, like I'll do my best to answer it. But 16, you've got so much time. Like you could definitely like learn stuff around AI and go do it for local businesses. There's a ton that you can do for like cheaper than other people and still be making a good volume of money. So I really commend you for doing that. Yeah, thanks for sharing that as well. That was like pretty vulnerable. So I hope that everything is okay with your family and that you're able to figure out your money stuff. Okay, I think that's it from my live today. Again, I was just yapping, but go check out my profile if you want to start your business. I have like a $1 course to start off with. Like, I'm just really big on investing in myself, so I want a way for people to enter in that. It's literally $1. I don't make really anything off of this, but it's very important for me to do these sort of things to give back because I was really being asked all the time to give my time, and I didn't have it. So that's why I'm making these resources to help like a younger version of me. So if you're interested in starting a business and you want to invest yourself, but you don't want to invest a lot, like that's where I would start because the more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to take yourself seriously. My dad died when I was 10 in a car wreck, but I live in a very bad neighborhood. That's so tough. You literally grew up in such a similar situation to my husband. His dad died when he was 12. And yeah, that's just so tough. But I really commend you for trying to do like the right thing by your mom. Dang, that's so tough. And you know what? There's nothing I can really say to like say that I understand your experience because I truly don't. And I think that you're really brave for coming on here, brave for wanting to provide for your mom. And that's just so heavy. And so I hope that you're able to figure it out, you know? Thanks for sharing all that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Like I said, if you have any comments about like, or questions about business, just leave them in my videos and I'll do my best to answer that. Maybe I'll do a video as well on how to start a business with $0 because I think that would be really valuable for some of you who are younger. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.